What's up guys, welcome back to Harry Potter Tales, where it is all about Harry Potter. Today I will discuss the top 10 most dangerous spells in the Harry Potter universe. You'll notice I've included some spells that were already discussed by other videos, as they were simply too obvious not to include in this video. Please note that these curses are in no particular order and that the effects, of course, vary according to the power of the caster. Obliviate. This spell can make you forget pretty much everything, including your own child. One might even theorize that it could make Voldemort forget he has Horcruxes. If one could succeed in doing this, destroying the Horcruxes would be so much easier, as he'd, for example, forget why he'd have to keep Nagini close at all times. This is the obvious reason why I've included this spell in my video, as it could simply make you forget everything of value. Confringo. The best representation of the power of the Blasting Curse was shown at the end of the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 movie. When Harry tried to destroy Nagini with this curse, it bounced off and hit about 5 Death Eaters at the same time, causing them all to fall and potentially be injured quite badly. This curse makes everything it touches explode, which of course has the potential to be very deadly. Voldemort probably also uses this curse to attack Harry, but as he was way more powerful, it created huge explosions that were certainly very deadly. It's possible the Confringo curse was used by Peter Pettigrew, aka Wormtail, to blow up a street, killing 12 muggles in the process, and possibly it's also the curse used to create the explosion that killed Fred Weasley. Both could have, however, also been the next curse on our list. Bombarda Maxima. The explosion spell Bombarda Maxima produces similar effects as a Confringo spell, but is different in the way that it doesn't create fire. This curse was used by Dolores Umbridge to destroy a solid stone wall, revealing the Room of Requirement. In this scene there was no fiery explosion, yet it showed the very destructive power of the curse. This curse could potentially be very deadly, given its brute force and its obvious potential to break and shatter bones. It resembles the Expulso curse, but they differ in the fact that the Bombarda spell works from the outside in, like a grenade that explodes next to or onto your target, whereas the Expulso curse works more from the outside in, like a grenade that explodes inside a target. Reducto. The Reducto curse is used to reduce solid objects to rubble or ashes. We can see the power of the Reductor curse when Ginny destroys a large part of the shelves in the Department of Mysteries. It differs from Confringo, Bombarda Maxima, and Expulso by being more of a blunt force trauma spell, like using a sledgehammer to break your target. Like I said, if the caster is very powerful, the force of the curse will be very powerful as well. It's possible Voldemort used the Reductor curse to destroy the Hogwarts defenses in the movie, as it looked very similar to Ginny's Reductor curse in the Department of Mysteries. Diffindo. The Diffindo or cutting curse is used to slice through solid objects and could therefore be incredibly deadly when used on an attacker. It's presumable Voldemort used it to slit Severus Snape's throat. We can see the Diffindo curse used by Harry in an attempt to destroy the locket, and later on in the movie when he cuts the ice on the lake to retrieve the sword of Gryffindor. Like all other spells, its power grows when the caster is more powerful or puts more effort to cast a more powerful spell. Sectumsempra. The Sectumsempra Curse is like Diffindo on steroids, invented by Severus Snape and intended only for enemies. It's dark magic made to cause pain and deep wounds all over your target, resulting in fatal or near-fatal injuries. We saw this curse used a few times in the movies and in the books, most famously on Draco Malfoy. If Snape hadn't conjured the counterspell, Malfoy most likely would have died a very painful death. Avada Kedavra. No list of dangerous Harry Potter spells would be complete without the Avada Kedavra curse. It produces an instantly fatal effect if the caster is powerful enough. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the power of a curse depends on the power of the caster. It's theorized it's possible to use the Avada Kedavra curse to kill pretty much anything, but it's of course easier to kill a fellow wizard than it is to kill a highly magical being like a werewolf or a dragon. Most beings are immune to the killing curse, like Dementors and Obscurials, but most animals are vulnerable to it. The most famous use of the killing curse was the assassination attempt on Harry Potter by Lord Voldemort. The curse rebounded, destroying Voldemort's body and breaking down half of the Potter's house. Voldemort's Black Spell. This non-verbal spell was first used by Voldemort against Albus Dumbledore when the two fought at the Ministry of Magic. Its incantation is unknown as well as its effects, but we saw in the duel that it knocked Dumbledore off his feet, destroying all the glass of the atrium. In the Deathly Hallows movie, it also destroyed the solid stone railing of the Hogwarts stairs. I'm sure if the spell was cast towards anyone else besides Dumbledore, who was extremely powerful, or anyone else besides Harry Potter, who was the true owner of the Elder Wand and could therefore not be hurt by it, it would be fatal or near fatal. Fiendfire. One of these substances powerful enough to destroy a Horcrux. Fiendfire is magical fire that's basically unstoppable without its counterspell. Unable to put Fiendfire out by water and very hard to control, it's extremely dangerous and highly lethal. It completely engulfed and vaporized Goyle in a matter of seconds, reducing him to ashes, and in a matter of minutes it had destroyed most of the Room of Requirement. I also believe Voldemort used Fiendfire to fight Dumbledore at the Ministry of Magic, but as Dumbledore was extremely powerful, he was able to quickly dispatch of the fire snake. The Cruciatus Curse. The last curse I'll discuss isn't deadly like most of the other curses I discussed, but if used for long enough, it can completely destroy a target's will to live and mentally break them to the point of insanity. I'm talking, of course, about the torture curse, Crucio. Most famously used on Frank Longbottom and his wife, its effects are unbearable pain, like thousands of hot burning needles all over your body. Performed on a target long enough, the mental effects are permanent insanity with no hope of recovery. I picked this curse as the last one on my list because the effects are, in my eyes, the most cruel. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you feel like there should have been other curses and spells on my list, just drop a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button even harder, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.